multiplayer 7 Days to Die with Silverblade.
Damn it, son of a... Ouch.
You must remember to,
88 miles per hour!
Don't you feel foolish?
Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 15.1, and this is episode number 89. And if you could tell by the tone of my voice, I'm not exactly sounding as good as I used to, or usually am, which really isn't all that good even then. I've just been struggling with an upper respiratory issue. My dad's got it, my mom's got it, and my brother hasn't quite gotten it yet, but his turn's coming. But it just, I feel like I have a, I don't know, kind of like a softball in the middle of my chest, and it's spiked and on fire, and at least I don't feel as bad as that guy. But it makes my throat all raw and sore from coughing, and it's a dry cough. And I know you guys probably like, well, Silver, you smoke and you cough in your episodes anyway. Well, true that, but at least when I cough in that, you know, it's not like a dry cough. It's kind of moist, kind of like that moist. But anyway, but yeah, so I'm not really anxious to talk a lot because it tends to dry out my throat even more. And it's not exactly comfortable. But I will do the best I can to persevere and get some episodes for you guys. Now, at the time I'm recording this, it's Saturday morning, and usually I record Thursday night, Friday morning. So, you know, I haven't been feeling good enough to really do much. So I'm gonna do the best I can to get this banged out. I don't want to cut corners and cheat you guys on quality, but at the same time, I'm not gonna push myself too far. So I'm sure you guys will be quite understanding of that, and if not, screw you too. Just because I'm sick doesn't mean I can't have my really nasty sense of humor, right? By the way, I have been on Midnight Designer's server quite a bit. Obviously not much on voice chat, but I've actually been learning some things that I probably would have learned organically through this gameplay, but because I only play this game, you know, the solo game that is, to record it, I'm only playing it like once a week for just, you know, 7 or 8 hours, although you're only seeing 2.5 hours of it a week. But on Midnight server, I can play it continuously without any interruption and just kind of go at my normal flow of things. And so I've picked up a few things like, well, if I was to make gunpowder, 2 lumps of coal, 2 nitrate. If I was to make gunpowder here, 1 lump of coal, 1 nitrate. So it's better, and some of you guys already knew this. I'm just kind of reacquiring the knowledge, but it's actually cheaper to make it in the chemistry lab thing than it is to make it out of your inventory. So we are going to do this. So what I do is I put 1 up in there, so allow me to highlight that. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay, so lungs have been cleared for about 2 minutes. Anyway, I put 1 piece of wood up in here, and based on my inventory down here, it'll highlight what's up here. Some of this you guys already know. And then what I do is I look at the time it's going to take to generate by shift clicking on that, maxes it out, same as doing this, and then I need 5 minutes and 44 seconds worth of wood. So I look up at this time here, and I tend to go 10 to 20 seconds over. Let's just make it 6 minutes even, and we go like that. Now the reason why I go a couple seconds or several seconds over is, one, it'll make it so if there's any hiccups in the time, it'll complete it. Because there's been times where it looks like it's going to be dead even, and it burns out before it finishes everything, and that sucks. So I just do a little bit over. I'm flush with resources, so it's not like a major loss to me. So we'll get a bunch of gunpowder going here. Now I could sit there and watch that all grind down, but let's take a look at my skills here. I've got all these perks maxed out. I still got to get Health Nut and Sexual Tyrannosaurus, so that's another 20 points, which I got 20 points, but I need to get my Athletics to 100, and I am at 85, so I got a little ways to go. And the same thing for Sexual Tyrannosaurus. Concrete mixing's maxed. I still need to get this one maxed, but I'm not too worried about this right now. This might be like the third thing on the list that I want to get to max that out. Let's go back down one there. Leather tanning, minor 69ers maxed. Better lead than dead. I still got a little bit to go before I can max that out. Quality Joe, Fast Eddie. Let's see, is that minor 69ers maxed. Treasure Hunter. This is a big one, because one of the things I've discovered, and we're just going to go beep boop just like that. One of the things I discovered playing on Midnight Designer servers, that treasure is a lot better in Alpha 15 than it used to be. It wasn't an uncommon thing in Alpha 14 and earlier when they introduced treasure that you'd get crap. And by crap I mean absolute shit. Excuse me a moment. Okay. So as you can see, I got a few good maps. And we are going to make use of those. Put the wood up. Gunpowder up. Let's see, what else was there? I think that's it for now. We're just going to let that burn. I could sit there and wait for the skills to build up, but I think it's gunsmithing is already maxed out, so I'm not going to gain any skill by sitting there and watch gunpowder, bullet tips, or bullet casings get processed. So, little tip for you there. Still got to work on construction tools, and mining tools is maxed, so that's good. So I got a ways to go yet. So anyways, let's get up there to the mini bike, because I think we're going to go on a treasure hunt. Because, let me put it like this. I had, I think, 8 maps that I had found on Midnight server, and I did 8 treasure hunts. This took me all over the map, and when all was said and done, I had over 200,000 200,000 dukes in my account, or in my hands rather. On top of that, I did get my hands on a 5.36 quality sniper rifle. Problem was, when I went to put it in my bike, I also tried to put in a basket, an extra basket, which made all the contents of the basket fall out, including my sniper rifle, the new one. It dropped. I got attacked by zombies. Wasn't pretty. I lost the sniper rifle. Another thing I've come to appreciate is knife fighting, because if your name is Silverblade, you better be good at knives. And I've come up with a bit of a technique, and I'll show you right now. First tip is to run at them, charge at them, and right you have to time it. But if you time it just right, that was not timed right. I'm rusty now. I'm also used to doing it with a machete and not the hunting knife. Okay, that wasn't pretty, but I got it done. C'est la vie. But with a machete, it's a lot better. It really is. I mean, I was kicking ass and taking names with machete. Alright, yeah, gas can. We'll do that. Alright, let's get a bike down. I definitely need to get my knife skills up, and I really want to find another machete. I have one, but I don't want to wear it out. Alright, so what we'll do Jennifer's treasure map first. So we'll read it. Whoever, well, you can read this. Okay, I think they all read the same. Alright, so here's how I do this. Alright, up on the compass you'll see all your little bookmarks for places. And I can't point it out quite on here, but if you look up at the very top in the center, that's the icon for treasure. So what I do is I aim myself towards it, look at the map, and aim, or try to get to where it is out here on the map, and it looks like it's right there near Graveston. Oh joy, this is going to be interesting. So I will put a quick point right there, and I have a feeling I'm gonna break my sniper. We'll go with it. Screw it. Let's go. So just head towards the marker. Excuse me a moment. Okay, much better. Well, not much, but better. So we'll just bike out here, try to get there. And we're gaining a little bit of a cult following. Haha. Now I think treasure. I looked into the loot XML file for, you know, where to find where treasure maps will spawn. Whoa, water. And yeah, I saw the gem bag. But as I was saying, I looked in the loot XML file for where the treasure maps spawn from, and it's generally the special zombies like the miner, the cowboy, the cheerleader. You can also find them in trash. I just gotta keep my eyes in the compass. Alright, gonna back up a little bit. Excuse me a moment again. Okay, so here's what I do. I try to line up the treasure icon with the north part on the compass and try to get lined up about like this. Okay, so I get a frame out, and then what I do is I walk towards it one block at a time until it flashes red. Alright, see, it's flashing red. So when it first starts flashing red, which is about this block, I put a frame down. Now I'll just keep going north until it stops flashing red, trying to stay in a straight line till the zombies come and eat me. Alright, so it stops right here actually. Alright, so we try to get in the middle. Let's see, where are we at here? Right here to right there. Alright, that's roughly it. So now we line up with east. You could also do it with west. And we go until the flashing red goes away. Or the dog gets me. Crap. Damn it. I'm bleeding and the dog's on me. Damn it, dog. I don't need this. It's more like it. And I got friends. You know what? Crap. Alright, enough of this knife play. I need to get the skill up a little bit more, but I'm not really feeling it right now. Got my splody head. Alright, you can take this crap. I don't need this. You can even, well, I'll take one. Screw it. Back to what we were doing. Okay, so we got a frame here. Where'd that other frame go? It's over there. Line up that. And we go until it stops flashing red. Right about here. Alright, then we go south. Oh, come on, guys. Give me a break. Alright. Go till it stops flashing red. Right there. Okay, so we'll just stack it up a little higher so we can see it better. This isn't 100% foolproof, and it really works best if you got your treasure skill maxed out, all 3 levels of it. Ah, Jesus, another dog. Cujo? Fuck off. Getting a little salty now. That's more like it. Stupid zombies. Okay, so first we need to clear the area of the good stuff. Like this stuff. Now because of this terrain, you'll have to use a pickaxe. And you don't necessarily have to chop the trees down, but it does help. So we'll go in the exact center between here and here. And this is about right. So we'll start in the center. And go about 2 blocks down. And just start heading towards your posts. Eventually, you'll come across a hollowed out section of ground. Okay, I might be a little bit deeper than I'd like, but oh well. This. Alright, now we'll try to make like a cross. Try to meet up the post. Now somewhere in here is a treasure, and sometimes it'll glitch out too, particularly in the winter biome. I've had it glitch out many times. Well, not many times, but a handful of times, and it just disappeared through the earth. Not cool. Not cool at all, Mad Mole. Ya dick. Alright, so we've made a cross. So we know it's not in these areas. Excuse me again a moment. Yeesh. No, I'm not dying, but I really would like to sometimes. Alright, so we'll just try to widen out from the center here. Now hopefully I've dug down deep enough. It shouldn't be too deep. It should be about 2 squares deep, maybe 3, depending on the terrain. But it usually isn't like down near the rock level or anything. Okay, I thought I heard footsteps, which would not have been good. Alright, so we started from the center and we carved that out, nothing. So just keep working our way around here. Bingo! There it is. So as you see, it takes a little bit. Sometimes you'll find it right off the bat. And what's really nice about treasure is if it appears in water, like if it's in this lake or something like that, you don't have to dig at all. It's right on the lake bed. So in this case here, you know, you just mark out the territory, what's red and flashing like you see above. Mark out the extents of it. Cross it out. Work your way out from the center and check it out. 7,748 dukes and 39 silver nuggets. How about that? And I just screwed that up. Oh well. Alright, we'll just take our frames back and see if we can locate another treasure. And if this episode goes a little long, so be it. Hope you guys don't mind. Alright, so the next one, Jennifer's treasure. Alright, so again, we look up on the compass. Okay, so it's out that way. Look at the main map. Ooh, it's a ways out there. Well, we'll head that way. If it takes too long, then we'll get the treasure next episode. How's that? Get moving. Excuse me, I couldn't turn off my mic. But I did try to cover my mouth, because widespread Germans. Get out of there. So we'll see how far we have to go here. And of course there's dogs. I'm hoping this is out in the forested area, but I'm kind of doubtful that it is. Haha, landmine for you. No landmine for me, please. Oh. And this is one of the nice things about the wasteland, is you'll find unexpected deposits of nitrate right on the surface. Isn't it just delightful? Keep moving right along. Damn dogs. Oh shoot. The river. This is gonna be a complication. Ah, there's a bridge. Good. Ah, there's a dog. Not so good. Alright, Ansel Adams. Don't fail me now. Well, at least we're opening up the map to some of the... Whoa, hi! Oh, shit. Low on ammo. Well, not low on ammo. Low on gun quality. Infected. Out in the wasteland. There's no way this can go well, right? Come on, get up there. keep getting hung up on stuff. Whoop, we just passed a marker. Alright, we're up on top here, so we're just going to back off a little bit. Park next to this car so we don't lose the bike. Crap. Don't need this kind of aggravation. I really don't. And we'll scrap these. Yuka. Not worried about it. Back on task. So, we'll line it up with south. Like so. Alright, turn red right about there. So get in front and just keep going south until it stops turning red. Just like right there. Take it, you little son. We'll take it. Alright, so now we line up with north, or east rather, one of those. Okay, so we're looking at right there, I'm thinking. Let's get the pickaxe out and clear the free scrap metal. I'm not too worried about the grass. Okay, so we'll stay lined up with that, back up. So we're looking at right there. So between these, right there. Alright, just a little bit off, but ain't no big deal. Just gotta keep my ears open for the dogs. Now the higher you're... Oh, check it out. It's right there. Look at that. Sniper stock, ammo. I now have 34,000 dukes without having to sell a thing. And I can still sell the silver and... What else did I get? Yeah, I can sell the silver for even more. I mean, if you want to get rich without trying, that's... Treasure is definitely the way to go now. It not used to be that way, but... I'm already infected. What do I got to lose? Bad Cujo. Oh, you want some too? Okay. Timing on that one was good. Back off, you guys. I'm going to... I'll cut you. I'll cut a sucker. Damn, sorry about that. Wow, I got a fan club that I did not anticipate. So, because I am infected, we'll take out as many of these sons of bitches as we can. Come on, aim for the head. No fair, you shouldn't be able to duck. Hi, I saw ya. Alright, so we're gonna end this on a zombie massacre. Unfortunately, they might be massacring me. And one for your brother. You're gonna hit me with your stub? That's sad. funny and sad. I'm loving this. Whoops, see, you're ducked. You're a zombie, you're not supposed to be that smart. Whoops. I have just bathed in their blood, and it is glorious. Look at that. Ammo all day, every day. She can have the sham and the plant fibers. And you can keep the woody. Excuse me, that's my loot. You can't have it. I thought I heard a dog panting in the distance. Okay. That's all of them, I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. But check that out. All of this were just 2 treasure maps. Look at that. You even got some cash. It's awesome. Let's organize that a little bit. But one thing I've been noticing about getting the treasure is not only do you get good gun parts, particularly sniper, and I think even AK and SMG parts, like the rare stuff, but you also get ammo. And as you may have saw, I did get some ammo from some of the zombies, I think it was, but like some of this came off of the treasure, which is good because in my game on Midnight Server, I haven't had to make ammo for my sniper rifle because I've been finding so much of it in treasure. So, with that being said and done, and you saw how easy it was, how quick I can get all that, hopefully this will help you guys out when you're playing your game and you're just scavenging for dukes, because now you can start saving up to get the heavy bandit armor, you can get the better parts and stuff like that from the trader. It's all good. And if you're on Midnight Server or other multiplayer servers, only you can see the treasure, so no one can take it from you. It's only specific to your view. At least that's what it was back in Alpha 14 and earlier, I believe. So I don't know if that's changed either, but yeah. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Join me for the next episode. We'll be doing another treasure map. We'll try to go through all of them this week, because hell, why not, right? So thank you guys for watching and putting up with my congested ass. And hope you'll join me tomorrow. Check out the links in the description box below. I hear that dog. And until next time, see you later. Twitch, Twitch.